Have you ever made lasagna without any layers? We are making Giada's layerless lasagna, otherwise known as sheet pan lasagna.
All right, let's be honest. Who doesn't like the crispy part of the lasagna?
This is the first time I've made her recipe, and I trust her, you know? I just trust her. So it starts out with the usual suspects. Onion and garlic. Oh, this is not even right. First ingredient, and I've already screwed up. It's a red onion. You want to know a little something about me, though? Giada's really one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing. It was like I wanted to cook, but I didn't want to be like a chef with all the stuffy gear and everything. So she made us like, oh, you can do that and just look like a normal person cooking and make a living out of it. Oh, I'll do that. And then just one garlic clove. And I am going to chop the spinach. She sautés the spinach and then chops it with scissors, but this just seems more efficient. Okay. And that is the extent of the prep. One of the greatest benefits of making a lasagna like this is that it's going to cook in way less time than the layered thick version. So this is the kind of lasagna you can have on a lazy weeknight too. I've got a pot of water coming to a boil. It's gonna be for our lasagna. And then in our skillet, I'm gonna heat up olive oil. I'm gonna cook the spinach first and then go ahead and get that out of the way and use the same skillet to make our sauce. When the oil's hot, I'm gonna go in with the garlic. That's gonna infuse the oil, as well as some crushed red pepper to give it a little kick. And then in goes the spinach. All right, when it's just wilted, I'm gonna place it into a strainer. A strainer because the spinach has a good bit of moisture in it. So we're gonna press that through in just a second. But in the meantime, returning to the same skillet, some more olive oil, and then down with the sausage. This is just Italian sausage, spicy Italian sausage that I've taken out of the casing. It becomes easier to crumble as it cooks. While that cooks, we're gonna get the pasta ready. So you want to take your lasagna sheets and break them into like 2-inch pieces. So you get about 4 to 5 out of each one. It is really best to do one at a time. Easiest way to crumble meat, a potato masher. That is browned, in goes the onion. And then we're just gonna cook that until the onion is soft. It'll only take a few minutes. Sausage brown, onion good, it smells amazing. In goes marinara, whatever you have. Just give that a stir. And that can just kind of hang out on low while we get all our other components ready. Water boiling, salt it like the ocean, or like Giada. Okay, so she drops the pasta in and then only cooks it 4 minutes. Feels like that's not long enough, but I will trust the process. I didn't want that one anyway. This one feels more Italian. Okay, so that's going to cook until it is like before al dente, just about 4 minutes. While that's going, we gotta get the ricotta layer. So it's going to be, this is just gonna be dolloped on the top, and it's so pretty. So about a cup of ricotta, and then our spinach mixture, a little bit of salt. Oh, that smells good with that garlic. It's gonna be delightful. Okay, and then mozzarella. She suggests the part skim mozzarella instead of the whole milk. Gotta shred your own, okay? Okay, before we drain the pasta, we're gonna take out about a half a cup of the pasta water and add it to our sauce. This goes into our pot with our sauce. Okay, let's finish it up over here. Okay, to this mixture, a cup of our mozzarella and a half a cup of grated parm. No layering necessary. Okay, grab you a sheet pan, which is about 15 by 18. oil it up so that the bottom and the edges can get a little crispy. All right, and then this whole mixture gets down dry. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, Giada. This is definitely how I will be cooking lasagna when I have the craving. All right, so now we're gonna take our ricotta mixture and dollop it all over. All right, then we're gonna sprinkle the rest of the mozzarella. A cup more of parm. She does not skimp on the cheese, that's for sure. This is the part that's gonna be so flavorful and crusty. Okay, I did not keep it as clean as she does, but that is me. If you wanted to do this ahead of time, you could probably just stop here and keep it in the fridge and then just pop it in later, but we're going right in. Everything's still pretty hot, so this should not take that long, but it says 425 for about 30 minutes. We shall see. I am excited. Since everything was so hot going in, this was it after 20 minutes, barely 20 minutes. So you might want to cut that oven down to about 400. Mission accomplished. This is what we wanted, all the crispy, cheesy bits. Everybody gets some. If you like the roof of your mouth, you might want to let it sit for a minute. So 5 to 10 minutes before we dig in. For the first bite, I'm gonna do it how she does it, because if I was at home, this is what I would do, because you can't resist. It's like a plate of nachos sitting right here. Fabulous idea, fabulous. Now the only downside is you don't get the pretty photo-worthy stackable slice. So don't be coming at me for that, okay? I don't make the rules. This is fun just to bring to the table like this and serve it family style because it just looks so impressive. The little crusty, chewy bits for the win. The garlic and the ricotta spinach mixture, and then like the little hint of crushed red pepper, spicy sausage. This dish does not lack any flavor, and in case we've never met, my favorite thing is the perfect bite, and with all these like layers of texture and like crunchiness. Perfection. Not like she wouldn't know this, but she's definitely right that cooking the pasta like just 4 minutes. I went 5, but they're not mushy at all. They still have bite and texture, so it's another thing you don't get in stackable layered lasagna because sometimes it just overcooks and gets mushy. Not this. You should make it. She knows what she's doing. What should I make next?